Time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 175 centimeters tall, tipping the scales at the limit, 160 pounds, with a Sugar. Saul Canelo.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
You can tell both of these fighters. And there's the bell for round 1. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. He misses with that jab. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. No rest for the weary. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray and that. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. He threw a punch and just got countered. Defense is not an option for these two. Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's bombs away. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. These two fighters are made for one another. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
Back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Parries that jab away. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Straight right just misses. Nice defense on that right hook. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Good word. That's it. Now
Time for the 5th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And it appears and wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
That's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Like that round. Just the same again.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And Sugar is in trouble. Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I've got to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not...
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about And there's the bell to start round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well done with that counter shot. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And it appears they're out of trouble. At least, did you see that? And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down and they weren't getting up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You okay?
they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Alvarez in it. And we enter the 8th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. And Sugar is in trouble. Sugar Ray is down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again?
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it.
Whoa, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Oh my word, Canelo, just big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees